Is Lovesick a send-up of psychoanalysis?
No.
It isn't.
Not a send-up of it. No, it treats it with respect,
Uh-huh.
but is critical of it. It's not a send-up in the sense that there are a lot of zanies running around, climbing up the window ledges. And
What is your own experience, or the experience of your friends, or the experience of people you've now been with analysis?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I did the film. I was in what I suppose you'd call classical psychoanalysis. I mean, came in, I lay down on the couch, nobody spoke, I left, that kind of thing. A lot of money exchanged hands in one direction. My own view of it is that I guess it helped. I don't know whether life wouldn't have given me the same insight. Probably not. It's a useful stabilizing influence during the time that you're in it. I'm being a little bit harsher on it perhaps than I should be. You know what the movie is about? The movie is not a satire in that it attacks a convention, a social convention. What it is the story of someone who's caught in a particular lifestyle and who has an enormous amount invested in this lifestyle, which involves and includes, and in fact is, the practice of psychiatry, and a desire to help people, and the fear and the suspicion that he's not helping people the way he wants to, but he's in it. He doesn't know what to do. And what happens is this particular person, so that the character that Dudley plays is not a stereotype, but I hope he's an individual who finds himself in this situation. And that's the difference. The movie's not about psychiatry, it's about this guy and how a human being responds to a lot of these different pressures. Freud says certain things in the movie that I think he would say now if he were alive. If he were alive, he wouldn't be doing analysis now, Freud.
What would he be doing?
Well, he'd be doing something much more on the leading edge of experimentation, right? Because back then, psychiatry or psychoanalysis was the equivalent of I don't know, something that maybe come out of altered states. I mean, right?
Like being a medium in a sense. It was
something, yeah. The point.
You tread that thin line between what was scientific and what was supernatural.
So I in a sense, have Freud's what his opinion, what his take on contemporary American psychoanalysis might be, were he alive to see it.
Will you be writing scripts for other directors, or do you plan to work exclusively as a film director on your own from now on?
I've had thoughts of being a handyman. This is not. I'm not being facetious. This, when we stopped filming, there are a lot of things that accumulated in the house that you can either pay somebody $600 to come in and fix, like rewire the lamp, or do yourself. I find it enormously gratifying to do small jobs of limited intellectual effort with a definite end to the schedule. Like you take an hour and then then the lamp works. Am I getting through?
Oh, yes, it makes very good sense.
Now, in answer to the first part of the question, no, not for other directors, unless Kurosawa came to me and said, "You are the only person to write this script." Then I would do it, and a couple of other directors, obviously, though.
Woody Allen, perhaps?
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it process is everything, right? Mike Nichols said that. It's just the process is everything. The time that you spend doing the work is more important than the result. I guess I'm on very thin ice here, aesthetically and philosophically, but I think it's something to keep in mind. And if the people that I get to work with are fun and will stretch me and it'll be a gratifying experience, of course I'll do it, because I think there are people that you can learn from.